rolling and the sound is speeding. Hi, welcome to another episode of This Week with Drew for Thursday, November 26, 2020. And on today's episode, we got, who knows, man? Whoever knows what's going on anywhere with anyone ever. Existential freestyle intro. Is anything real? I don't know. What is life? Can I perceive what I see? What is reality? Nietzsche and other philosophy. What the fuck am I talking about? Hello, hi, welcome to another episode of This Week with Drew, Thursday, November 26, 2020. Are you feeling good, man? Hi, Taryn and Blair and Andre and Colette and Bubba. Marnus and Brees and Bryce and Taryn and Joel and fucking Calm and PG and Robbie and who else wants a shout out, man? I don't know. Whoever else. I love you guys. You know that and Nick and Mac. Hi, how are you? I hope you're feeling good, man. COVID has got me locked up again here in Toronto. We're just locked up again, and Costco can sell books, but the wee little bookshop down the road is shut the fuck down, man, because that's the way the fucking world works, bro. I read this study today or yesterday, and it said that universal child health care would generate $29 billion a year in tax revenue. 29, and people are like, how does that make sense? Because if people don't have to pay for their kids to fucking to be taken care of, they can go to work during the day and then make money that we can fucking tax. So it's a self-making money program, bro. It's usually with these social programs, for every $1 you spend, you get $1.40 back in savings, bro. Like it's like, it makes no sense to me, bro. Like if I was a politician, I'd just run on unlimited healthcare and education and childcare budget. That would be my thing, bro. And who the fuck could oppose me? Only for children. I would just make it only for children. My platform is that everybody up until you're 25, everything is free. And then if someone's like, oh, I'd be like, well, do you hate children? Look at this guy. He fucking hates children. I just want these kids to fucking eat and go to school and fucking come out of society at 25. I think and also that's when I think that we should release people into the wild, man, because there's a proclivity to like misbehavior from the ages of like 16 to 26, man. For me, it was like 16 to 27. I had tacked a couple extra years on there at the end. But, so I think that if we just give these kids, it's like, don't even fucking worry about it. And like, hey, we got you, man. You can go to school, you can eat, you can eat everything, all your Medicare, all your medicine is free, everything, bro. You get money, you could get money every month, you get a check, you can do whatever the fuck you want until you're 25. Go to school, that's free. Do it, man. And then when you're out of 25, then like, and if everything that society hasn't produced the fucking fruit, like the fruits of the labor there, then it's like, okay, well then fuck it, you could just ride UBI, buddy. And there's gonna be a percentage of people that will do that, man. 3% of all people default on their credit, on their loans, like fucking Visa has a default rate of like 3%. Most credit institutions have a default rate of like 3 to 5%, man. And that's just the same people who default on credit cards are going to be the same people who just default on UBI, man. But it's not a lot of money to live on, as I've experienced essentially being on UBI for the past like 9 months with like sporadic sources of income in between, like June, July. I somehow was able to like not be on government fucking assistance. But, it's like, it's a fucking, it's not good. It's not like, I don't like it. I would like to be a contributing member of society. And I would also like to make more money than exactly what the fucking government is going to give you. Like people who talk about like, we will disenfranchise workers. That's like absolutely not the case, man, because there's so much has shifted so fast that even that amount of money isn't even enough to disincentivize. Like if we were talking about an amount of money that had kept on pace with certain different like with like inflation, at least. Like if assets had kept on pace with like inflation, houses, you know, like this sort of thing, like a house, like my parents' house that they paid $108,000 for should only be worth like $190,000, but now they're gonna sell it for like almost $600,000. And like Cord and I are looking at houses, is like, okay, you want to buy a house for like $1.2 million as your first house, okay, in Toronto. $1.2 million is like a starter house price. It's like, okay, when I sell that house, am I going to be able to sell that? Like my parents are selling it for 6 times. Like, am I going to sell that for $6 million? Like, who the fuck is going to buy that house when I'm an old guy for $6 million? What does that mean? Does that mean that like what, like how does this is what the thing is that I've always, like, even when I was studying economics, was just like it, profit maximization for the sake of profit maximization. Just, and if everybody's doing that, it's like eventually it's like, okay, like, well, we're like out of stuff to squeeze. Like, how do you just have to kind of just like use quantitative easing to just continue to fucking, it's like a UBI for corporations, essentially. Someone who's familiar with economics, please explain to me why QE is not UBI for corporations, and I would like to have a discussion about that. I know Danny Polishchuk would be definitely opposed to that thought for sure, but I'd like to talk to him about it. Okay, moving on. How was my week? What do we got? A little bit of fucking how. Where the fuck is the piano? How was my week? How was my week, buddy? I don't even know what time is anymore, bro. Like Monday happens and like Sunday is like wap ba bam ba bam ba ba boo boo bweedy. I always do that. I always sing fucking Hockey Night in Canada when I'm trying to sing fucking NFL. Wap ba ba ba. I just I watch Sunday Football Gamble and I lose $5 to $8 every week on Pro Lines. And then Monday happens and then there's more football. And then Tuesday is The Bachelorette. And then Wednesday is I watch old episodes of Survivor. And then it's Thursday is time for the podcast. And then Friday comes along and then the liquor takes over. It's like, what is this routine? Like, what is time even, man? Time. I've been learning jazz guitar. Okay, I was talking about the jazz guitar that I was learning, and that's like a completely stalled out. I have just hit a brick wall on that. I really thought I was like getting into the music theory there, and now I'm just like, I don't fucking. It's just too much brain thinking, man. It's like, it's only 4 moving parts, like chord tones shifting, but the way they shift, it's like a puzzle that just, my brain doesn't work that way, man. Like for some people, they can probably see it and they're like, oh yeah, DFCA and DFCD. And then it's like, or you know, and then they like just see how it's like the tritones move and then the different chords can just kind of slide into each other and these leading tones can all kind of like morph into these cool things. And then if you have this chord, you could use a different substitution because it's got a leading tone into this next chord. And you're like, okay, man, like I get it on the paper, but for me to conceptualize that and then to play that on the instrument is fucked, bro. Like that is that's why you got to go to school for like 4 years to get your jazz degree, man. I finally get it now. I was always like, why are these fucking nerds, these fucking jazz, they're always like skinny, like fucking white guys that just go to jazz school and then they like get like so jerked off on music theory. And then I always thought it was just like, these guys are just, there's fucking 12 notes, like just relax, you know? But now I'm like, okay, I get it. Cause I was always like, here I am, rock you like a hurricane, which is a sick fucking riff, bro. That's a fucking, what is that, a Dorian riff? I don't know. I think it is a Dorian riff. No, is that a fucking E? It's in E and G. It's E minor or G major because they're relative to each other. That's as far as my music theory goes, bro. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. bro. What else have I been up to, bro? Honestly, fuck all, man. Terry puked in the morning. One morning, he just puked, and then a little thing came out, and I was like, oh, like he was so sick. But then once he puked, he was like, all right, let's fucking do this day. But he's been like kind of aggro at the dog park lately. He's been like terrorizing. Like he grabs he likes guys with lots of like fluffy guys because I think he thinks they're like toys. They're like fun because they're a lot to like grip onto. So he likes to grab them and just kind of like fucking. He's got this move. It's like a judo slam where he'll like. It's a really actually pretty decent. I've seen him take down some big fucking dogs with this. He like grabs them by the face and then he like twists their neck so that they like get twisted and then like and then he'll like roll and twist until they're on their back and then he jumps on them and he pins them and it's just like ding 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 like fucking hey Terry. And part of me is like I don't like how this is like aggressive, like my dog is being aggressive right now, but then part of me is like, yo, take that cocksucker out, bro. Like he's 20 pounds and he's literally taking down like a 100-pound dog with this move. And it's like fucking like bro, it's like UFC 1, bro, when fucking what's his name, Royce Gracie or whatever the fuck came in. The concept of UFC 1 is awesome. I've been watching Survivor 1, bro. I've been watching the first season of Survivor. And it's awesome because there's like the notion of an alliance is like, one guy's like, I'm voting alphabetically. And one guy's like, no, I'm not using alliance. I'm voting for my heart every week. And then the 4 people that formed an alliance are like, okay. They just picked off everybody because the one guy was voting alphabetically. So it's like, you know how he's going to vote tonight. And it's just so funny to see the evolution of the game, man. So why did I talk about, what the fuck was I talking about before Survivor? The evolution. Oh, fuck. I want to almost like go back and listen to what I was. What the fuck? Oh, man, you guys are going to be like, fuck, you were talking about this. Okay, Survivor. The evolution. I was thinking about the Scorpions. And then music theory. And then do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And then it's fucking gone. I'm going to listen back on this and be like, I know exactly what the thought was. Oh, man, I'm sorry to the 30% crew. You guys are out here like, man, you doing this to us every week, bro. You don't remember Simba? You can't even remember what you're talking about? I just got thinking about Survivor Season 1. Why the fuck was I talking about that? Because of the strategy. I don't know, man. Fuck it. It's gone, bro, forever. Let's just do the ad for the weed company. Okay, this is cool. I worked it out with King Tuts, bro. We're going to do 2 weed sponsors. But here's the thing. DoorstepWellness.ca is our fucking premium weed dealer sponsor. They are my personal friends, and they are close. I know them personally. So DoorstepWellness.ca is got the fucking, let me highlight it for you like this. Premium fucking bud, always nice. Like 100% always nice. Great extracts. And essentially the nicest weeds you're gonna fucking get, okay? This is the nicest primo bud. Like, these guys do not fuck around with fucked up weed. So you can go to doorstepwellness.ca, use the promo code Drew for 10% off your order, and they're going to give you an eighth and a gram of hash, $49 value. On top of that, if you order a bunch of dope, you're going to get like $100-200 worth of free shit, okay? That's our commercial for Doorstep Wellness. I highly recommend that you go to Doorstep Wellness. I also highly recommend that you use the promo code Drew at kingtutscannabis.com because they got some fucking $99 ounces that you can fuck with, bro. So if you on that low cash stack, bro, and you just want to smoke that bag, man, they got them deals, bro. So you can go to King Tuts Cannabis. They got those extracts. Those caramels are fucking dope. Go to kingtutscannabis.com. Use the promo code Drew for 10% off your order. So, 2 weed sponsors, 2 different categories of weed, okay? Think of it as like we got our like nice, this is the Bordeaux, the nice wine that we're selling, and then we got some fucking Pilsner for you too. And I know that fucking people that listen to this and watch this want a little bit of both. So now you got both options, bro. And I don't feel that it will be competing. Because I feel like you know what you fucking pay for. And that's exactly right. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everyone for being a Patreon. You guys are the shit, and you pay for this show, and you pay for the fucking by your buying of the dope. You get the dopenings to happen for me. So thank you guys. We're gonna do a dopening next week. Okay, let's play the music. I'm too high to remember what I was saying, but it will come to me and I'll go fuck. I should remember what I said.